First rule in this world, baby, don't pay attention to anything you see in the news.
I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now who's gonna be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more?
Your local drug pusher may tell you a little something different about these drugs. And who you believe is up to you. But then again, if you go ahead and try them, at least it won't be out of ignorance. It's just stupidity. What would I do if someone offered me these drugs? I'd tell them to take a hike.
This is probably all Sid's and we're getting busted, but I don't care.
In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it.
Yeah, this is the highest tech Edmonton podcast I've done so far.
Oh, thank you very much. I take the tech pretty seriously, man. The iPhone setup.
I've never even seen
camera.
one that involves a laptop, let alone 2 cameras, dude.
Yeah, how what's the tech been like on most of the other podcasts you're doing?
Well, I think most of them are, most of them you just recorded into a guy's iPhone, like at the bus stop.
Yeah, have you done a bus stop podcast before?
Yeah, dude. That's how I did all my podcasts.
For
That's
real?
why I quit. Transit started getting dangerous.
Damn.
No, I'm lying. But I did hear about one local podcast that was recorded onto an iPad in voice memos, like just in a field.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Just audio only too?
Yeah. Audio.
No video?
Well, you don't want to film in a... It was like the field of a school. Like
It wasn't like a beautiful, like luscious field or nothing. It was
No.
It was like brown grass, like
Yeah. There's like a baseball diamond on one end and a playground on the other.
kids playing soccer in the background and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's the ideal background noise for any podcast, I think.
That might be the move. Transition, making this into an outdoor podcast,
Yeah.
but like still using all the same technology. So it'd be like the same setup and stuff.
Yeah. What outdoor location would you pick?
Maybe just like a trail in like the river valley or something.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Make it like a running podcast.
Oh, no movement, just in the middle of a trail. So like people would be like walking their dogs and shit in the shots. But
That would be pretty sick, man. Just causing a public nuisance with your podcast.
yeah, exactly, dude. Maybe I'll just do it in like the middle of a street or something.
Podcast terrorism. You should pick like a business to do it inside. It always blows my mind when like you're listening to one and they're like live from the fucking booth at Denny's.
I know, dude. I couldn't bring myself to do that.
Yeah, that one's crazy because they can never like get the coffee shop noise out of the back. Or
No,
anything.
there's plates clinging and shit.
And then like coffee shops are always so quiet. Like I can't imagine going there and like to just riff out like a bunch of fucking pussy jokes.
Dude, just talking into mics in a public place is crazy.
Yeah. The craziest, me and Kian did this podcast when we were like, he was 18, I was 17. The craziest like podcast thing we did was recording while driving. We had a series for a while called Roadcasts, where whenever we'd get like a road gig, we would bring the Zoom and the mics and we'd just record while driving. And it was so bad though, because you can't focus. And then half the time it would just be me going cop, and then it would get quiet for a while.
I was thinking of doing something along those. I got to go to Calgary on Wednesday, but I was thinking of doing something along those lines. Or even I'm thinking I'm gonna have to sleep in my car on Wednesday night as well. So I might be able to set up like a fort in the back of my car or something.
Yeah, a little
podcast.
studio.
Yeah, like once again, all the same technology. Like I'll have 2 cameras going.
I do think that would be good. A pulled over in the car podcast,
Yeah.
I think would be good, but a driving the car on the highway podcast.
Yeah, no, not on the highway, dude. I get like too scared on the highway, and I think it would show visually. And then I think I would just look like a bitch. Like,
You don't want to look weak on your own show.
no, I can't do a podcast in the slow lane, dude.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, a fast lane highway podcast would be dope though, going like 130.
Yeah. Well, I think that was what we were doing, yeah.
White lining. Do you know what white lining is?
No, it's
You ever seen those videos? Like the dash cam guys, they just like fucking swerve in and out of people.
Oh yeah,
on roads
yeah.
that incredibly fast.
Yeah, people love to do that in Calgary. I've noticed. I don't know why, but
White lining.
Every time I go to Calgary, someone almost kills me, fucking ripping through traffic like that.
Yeah, no, that's white line, and it looks sick on camera though. That would be sick, dude. Have the iPhone camera on me, and then this showing the roads, just white lining.
Yeah, you're just yeah, man, that would be impressive too if you're like maintaining a whole thought while you're just fucking like NASCARing through the highway.
That would be pretty dope. Yeah, the mic. The mic would be tricky because I would need both hands on the steering wheel to white line.
Yeah, you'd have to get a mic stand probably.
Or like hang. Oh, I could hang it from the roof like a WWE kind of
that's
microphone.
true.
That would be kind of cool. Do like a Bruce Buffer.
You could hire a producer for that, and he could just hold the mic in front of your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
Then the producer would also like have to sleep in the car with me that night.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That would be tricky.
Why are you gonna sleep in the car in Calgary instead of just driving back?
Dude, I don't want to pay for a hotel, but I gotta stay. I'm on a show on Thursday as well, so I gotta stay the night. But I don't want to fork out some money for a hotel. Well, it's because it's that competition show, right? I don't want to pay for a hotel and then most likely lose on the competition, and then go back to an expensive hotel.
Yeah, that's a fair point. You want to be having humble sleeping arrangements just in case you lose.
Yeah, but I think also even if I do get through the first round, I feel like that would be kind of cool. Be like, yeah, I'm going to sleep in my car, and
yeah, I've slept in my car before. It's not bad.
yeah, it's not bad. I've done it before. I just got to find a. Just not familiar with a good the parking spots in Calgary for sleeping in a car.
I usually go to a rest stop.
Ooh, rest stop's not bad.
Yeah, but I've slept in a fucking parking lot of a hotel before once.
I've done that before as well. My friend, I got kicked out of the house one night as a young boy, and I slept in the parking lot hotel.
Nice.
I slept in the trunk of my Jeep Liberty because I didn't want to be like seen through the window. I was so scared.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And I used a football as a pillow.
Yeah, I was actually pretty stupid because I just slept in the driver's seat. Like
Yeah.
people must have saw me doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's a good way to get robbed. I feel like that would be very scary. Getting woken up like that.
Well, I was doing it in like Banff, I think, or Jasper. So I don't think I was going to get robbed. But
Yeah,
I
you're
do
probably
think
right.
like somebody's mom probably saw me and got sad. Probably ruined a family's weekend making a girl sad with that one.
Damn, yeah, well, yeah, they probably thought you're dead or something.
Yeah, they thought I was dead or homeless or, something. I feel like you don't really usually see like a boy sleeping in a car and assume it's for good reason.
No, nothing. Yeah, you can't. Nothing in a car is good. Seeing a dog or something, you're lucky that somebody didn't punch out the window.
Trying to save me.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. You should have just cracked the window and like left a note on the steering wheel or something.
Your mom should never have locked you in here.
Now, Banff or whatever, that's definitely the best place to do that. You won't get robbed on the streets of Banff.
Yeah, that's pretty safe.
The mean streets of Banff. Is there a bad area of Banff? Like, is there like an area that the locals like won't go to?
I don't think so, but it would be funny to move there and like start a gang.
Just take over Banff.
Yeah, it would be awesome to just start terrorizing tourist destinations.
Yeah, is there a current gang or an active gang in Banff or Jasper even? Like,
if you found out there was a bad neighborhood over there, that would be my favorite thing ever to learn. The gang just sleeps in the caves in a mountain.
is there government housing in Banff? Little cabins or something? Cabin duplexes, just a bunch of cabins attached together. The projects.
I think the bad neighborhood of Banff is just like the cheap hotel.
Yeah, maybe. Or if there's is there a truck stop in Banff?
I don't even think trucks are allowed to go in there.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, there might be they got weight limits on the roads or something, eh?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just feel like if I saw a truck there, I would be pissed. So I feel like they're probably not allowed in there.
No. Damn. Okay, this is the second episode I've done with this camera where it's crapped out. So
Damn, dude.
we're losing technology here by the minute. This happened on the last one too, man. Also, yeah, I'm not in the podcast headspace right now, for real. The first half of this episode might be getting cut out.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not really either, dude.
We can leave the bad area of Banff part in. That was decent.
It's tough to perform well, like when you just got out of bed after feeling like shit after eating like Denny's at 3 a.m. It's hard to be a happy-go-lucky kind of guy.
No, that's very true, dude. I had 3 mozzarella sticks left over from that Denny's experience last night, and I ate them cold this morning, which is pretty gross. But
yeah, man, I've been there.
It's not the best before a podcast.
Damn.
Yeah, also just not speaking at all before this. I've just been quietly thinking to myself all morning.
That's the thing. Like, you go from living like a gremlin to trying to entertain the people, you know?
Yeah, it's hard to turn it on at like 2:00 in the afternoon.
True. What kind of, what's your listener base? What's your demographic? What kind of jokes should I be going for?
I don't know, dude. I wish the stats on these things, they're not very specific. They don't even tell you gender or anything. There's let's see. These are the numbers on the last. I'll give you the geographic.
Okay.
Okay. We had the listener in Calgary.
Nice.
We had one in Leduc,
Nice.
Fort Saskatchewan,
Nice.
and the St. Albert.
Damn. A
And a
very
couple in
suburban listenership. we
Yeah,
got.
no, it's most certainly almost all white people.
The one in Calgary is good. Hopefully they'll come to your show.
Yeah, that's
Come
it.
to your competition.
Hopefully they'll come and vote for. Maybe they'll let me stay at their house or something. Whoever it is.
They'll come wearing their Brandon Peters podcast shirt.
Yeah, just unlicensed merch. Just
Yeah.
they made it on their own.
Yeah, man. That's how big of a fan they are.
I should start selling merch. I always think that's funny when somebody with like 0 fan base starts selling things.
Yeah, I really like that too. I always laugh, like, sometimes on stand-up shows, like, the opener will sell merch, and
Yeah.
you're like, dude, no one's buying that shit.
Even the headliner, sometimes it's like
Yeah. Well, I don't know why. Like, people love to buy the headliner's merch, but I don't really get it, like, a lot of the time, because most comedians' merch is just, like, ugly as hell.
yeah, it's mostly pretty trash from what I've seen.
Like, a lot of comedians are selling pajama t-shirts. Like, they're selling only to bed t-shirts, you know?
Like a laundry day shirt.
Yeah, like, if you're buying merch, you better make sure it's a size too big, because you're only wearing that, like, in your house.
But would it be crazier to be selling like high quality, like fine crafted, like beautiful merch? Could you be?
I guess it would be. That would also be crazy, I guess. But I feel like
There's like Armani shirts with like your logo screen printed on it or something. It's like Hugo Boss shirts.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's something crazy about like making a shirt that just says your name and being like, people are gonna want to wear this. People are gonna want to wear a shirt that says my name on it.
It just feels crazy to like headline a show and then go sell stuff at like a little booth like on people's way out the door.
Yeah, you're a circus clown and a car salesman. now.
Yeah, dude, it's just it's kind of crazy. It's hard to feel like you had a good set or whatever after selling fucking merch.
Yeah, people keep telling me to make merch, but I'm legitimately just scared to try to sell it. Like, I'm scared someone's gonna be mean to me when I'm selling it, because
Just
I would.
laugh.
Because, like, if I was at a show of a guy that I didn't know, like, if I just experimented on checking out a stand-up show and then the guy was like, hey, do you want a shirt with my name on it for $25? I'd be like, fuck you, dude.
Well, they think every comedy show's like that now.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to be so good at stand-up to sell me a $25 shirt. Like, I don't know who's buying these things, dude.
Do people sell CDs and stuff? Is that a thing? Do people sell like their albums?
I think people... Like, I think a couple people are probably still selling CDs. I haven't seen it in a while, but I saw it when I was starting. Like, CDs were still in.
People are selling their mixtapes and shit.
That also, like, always killed me about stand-up, just how old-fashioned a lot of it is. Like, people are selling CDs in 2018 and, like, Everyone still just gets booked through Facebook. Like, that kills me, dude.
Yeah, dude, the amount of Facebook was something that I was not aware of.
Yeah, I
didn't
had to
think
make a Facebook for stand-up.
Yeah, to bring mine back to life, and I don't like it. The notifications, I see them like 3-4 days later.
And like, yeah, Instagram messaging each other is like just catching on. Like, it's just starting to catch on.
Yeah, the messenger. Yeah, I can't. I'm not a huge fan of it. I like the Facebook groups. I like that.
Yeah.
Like, I wish Instagram had groups or something like that, but those are fun. People beefing in the comments and shit. But
yeah, it is fun to, yeah, it's fun to have like a fucking community message board with all your friends where you just be stupid on there.
dude, I've been feeling very unfunny lately.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mentioned that last night, but yeah, I'm not.
Why, when did that start?
It's always kind of been there, but sometimes it flares up. Like, it's like venom, you know? Kind of comes up sometimes. But
Yeah.
What do you normally? What's your? Do you have a solution for that? Is there something you found that's worked for you over the years?
What do I do when I feel not funny? Well, actually, what I do is like I usually bomb and then I get mad.
Yeah.
And then I stop feeling like that. But like I have to get. I only stop feeling like it when I get like sufficiently mad, you know.
So you just replace it with another.
I try to
negative
like
emotion.
operate off hate.
Yeah, you're a hate-fueled person.
Yeah, because I think that there's always something. You can always find something, you know. Like if you operate off love, you might be fucked one day. You might be having a really bad day. You can't find any love in the world. But if you operate off hate, man, you can always rile yourself up a little bit.
Yeah, there's always something to be hate-filled about.
Yeah.
Look outside.
Yeah.
Come filled with hate. Yeah, fuck yeah. That might be maybe you just feed into the hate more.
Yeah, dude.
Start hating things.
Just my solution for not feeling funny is sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah, just go to the crossroads.
Yeah.
That might be the move. Fuck it. Is that an option in comedy? Can you sell your soul to the devil and then just become like powerful?
I don't know. I've never tried, but I think that I think that if people are selling their soul, I think you could probably sell your soul in any discipline.
I guess, yeah.
Imagine selling your soul to the devil to be a good like waiter.
So I want to be the best bartender there is.
I wonder what the lower limit of jobs you can sell your soul to the devil are, like, because the devil's probably not buying like a dishwasher's soul.
I know. I feel like it's got to be like entertainment or just like people with a big platform, right? Because he's trying to get his message out there, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. So you probably can't even sell your soul to the devil until you have like 10K on X.
you have to be verified to sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah, you got to have a K in the followers, or else the devil is not interested. He's gonna lowball you.
I don't know. Server might be a good move too, because like you think about how many people those guys are dealing with. You can kind of just like slip them little devil messages every once in a while.
That is true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Maybe like a grocery store clerk or something. Like, do you think a Walmart greeter has ever sold their soul to the devil to be the best Walmart greeter there is?
I don't think so, because I don't think I've ever seen a good Walmart greeter before.
What's your standard for a good Walmart greeter?
Like, I almost feel like the best Walmart greeter would be like not a Walmart greeter. Like, I don't want him to. I don't like going into a store and a guy's like, "Hey,"
and that's it.
Like, I know what the store is for. I don't have any questions, you know, like. And I don't like just a guy that works there being like, "What's up, dude?"
This is Walmart.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. I'm just here to get like fucking discount meat.
No, I think they're there mostly to like get like the kids hyped up on the whole experience, right? Because the kids don't want to be there, but then when they see like a Down syndrome guy with a big roll of stickers, they probably get pretty hyped up on the whole experience. Maybe.
I feel like that could help too. The ones I usually see are usually just like old people.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. It is mostly older people working the Walmart greeter jobs. There's not a lot of the special needs
Yeah. I used to love going to Walmart, man.
As a kid?
Yeah. I hated going to any other store, but Walmart was sick. I would just go to the toy aisle.
Yeah, toy
fucking
aisle was lit.
Dream about the life I could have, you know?
The Lego section.
Yeah.
Legos were dope.
I was a big, I was like a cards, like any battling type of game, that's what I was big
Big
into.
Yu-Gi-Oh guy?
Big Yu-Gi-Oh guy, big Pokemon guy, big Bakugan guy.
Bakugan was sick. The little balls, right?
Yeah, dude.
Those were dope. The little magnets, they pop open.
Yeah, the little marble monsters.
Marble monsters. What's?
I don't know. I just thought of that, dude.
Oh, that's a new one.
No, that's what Bakugan is.
Oh, really? I never fully understood Bakugan. I was more just into the cool magnet thing and the thing opening.
Well, it's a sick game. It's like the perfect game because it combines like shooting dice with fucking dragons fighting each other.
Is it similar to like shooting dice?
Yeah.
Just the action of it? You
Yeah,
shake
you
up the
play it.
Bakugan and throw them?
Yeah, and you have to bet on it.
Yeah.
And you're always drinking a big 40 while you play Bakugan. Too.
Yeah, just like on a random street corner, there's like a burning barrel.
Yeah. It's the exact same as shooting dice, man. You lose, you rob the guy for your Bakugan back.
Yeah, you gotta smoke Swisher Sweets while you're playing Bakugan.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to smoke, actually.
Smoking backwoods playing Bakugan after school.
Yeah.
It's on the tarmac.
We'd kick the sports kids off the basketball court so we could play Bakugan on it.
Full court Bakugan.
Yeah.
Just rolling them like a fucking bowling ball across the across the court.
Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah. I might that would be kind of a cool thing to get into at like the age of 21, just like fully dive into Bakugan.
Yeah, dude. That would be fun. They're expensive now, I think.
Really?
I think they're like collector's items.
Oh, there's no new Bakugans coming out?
I think they stopped making them.
What let's see what these Bakugans are going for these days.
Yeah, dude. Hey, can we get a price check on Bakugan?
Let's see eBay. Let's see.
I wonder, like, with the Walmart greeter thing, like,
Whoa. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're like they are kind of expensive. Like you can get the Bakugan Brawler game pack from 2010. That one's like $100.
damn. I should have kept
Oh.
my Bakugans, dude. I
Yeah.
didn't know they were going to be worth money.
I think I had one Bakugan. It was a nice little. It was a red one. I think
Oh,
I
man.
stole it from a daycare maybe or something.
Nice. I was so into that shit, dude. And like for a long time too. Like I think I remember I started smoking cigs like before I got out of Bakugan.
Really?
Yeah. Like I think I remember
There was some crossover with the two.
I think there was crossover. Like I think there was one night where I was playing Bakugans in my room and then my friend like iMessaged me on my iPod being like, "You want to try smoking cigs?" I'm pretty sure that's happened to me.
Oh damn! So you probably were fucking ripping Bakugan on a street corner,
Yeah, man.
cigarette in your mouth, big 40.
Shirt off.
Yeah, yeah, just, yeah. Well, like a loose wife beater just tucked into your jeans, just hanging out, drinking malt liquor.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved games.
What was it? What else? What other card games were there? Even like big Uno guy, or
No,
more of the
I didn't like Uno.
battle style? You said.
Yeah, I just liked monsters and battling, dude. I was just like a classic boy.
I'm trying to think what toys I was into as a child. I wasn't a big toy guy.
No?
No, mostly just I was in deep thought a lot
Yeah.
as a child. That's what I was doing.
You were an intellectual.
Yeah, exactly, man. I was above all those games and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to pretend I was, but my God, did I like fucking going home and playing with my toys. That was my favorite thing to do, man.
I had like some like collectible like Star. I had a lot. I had a bunch of toys. I would buy like these shitty Star Wars toys at like garage sales and stuff, and then like
Okay.
convince myself that they were going to be worth a lot. So like most of the toys that I had as a kid, I never took them
Damn.
out of the box. So,
You were getting into toys for the profit?
yeah, dude, I kept them in my closet. I had like shelves in my closet like, of just toys, dude. Like I had like one. I
Yeah.
remember, dude. I had one shelf of like Lego, I had like a Lego shelf. I had Tony Stark's mansion.
Okay.
Right, and then I had underneath it, I had like some Star Wars figures and stuff like that. Most of them in the box, though. But,
Damn.
I remember destroying Tony Stark's mansion one day in a blind fury, just fucking. I just being mad at my mom or something. I just wanted to fucking smash the Tony Stark mansion.
Damn, dude. You were feeling evil. You destroyed Tony Stark's fucking mansion.
And that was kind of the end of toys for me. I remember like scraping all the Legos into like a little box, and like I think I put the Star Wars one on top of it, and I tucked them away.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and I moved down to the basement. When I felt old enough to move to the basement, I got out of toys, dude. I was like, you gotta fucking act like you're a basement guy.
How old were you when you transitioned to a basement guy?
I feel like I was probably like 12 or 13 when I became a basement dweller.
Yeah, that's about the right age for the basement.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was in the basement as well around 11, something like 10, 11, 12, something like that. I was in the basement. And
I think every teen goes through their basement phase.
Yeah.
Which I think is very funny.
Did you have a TV in your room as a child?
No.
No, you never got I had it shortly after I moved to the basement. I got a TV. I had a TV in my room that was just down there already. But then I got in trouble for staying up late and like watching Robot Chicken and stuff.
Yeah.
So I got my TV privileges revoked. Plus, like my family doctor told my mother that it wasn't like kids shouldn't be having TVs in their room until they're at least 12.
That's so funny.
So then I thought I was going to get the TV back in my room when I turned 12, and I never got it.
I love the idea of a doctor being like, yeah, it won't hurt a 12-year-old, but 11, it's going to fuck up.
I don't know. I'm just realizing now that might have just been something my mom told me to like shut up. No, the doctor said, fuck, that's definitely what that was, dude.
Yeah.
I've been thinking that my whole life, that my doctor was fucking after me, man. God damn it, dude. Yeah, that was definitely
so
something.
Funny. I've definitely like heard someone's mom tell them that. Like, you know, like I've overheard a mom telling their kid that same lie.
That's right up there with like the eyes in the back of the head thing that they always say. Moms just lie all the time, man.
Yeah, moms love to just gaslight you.
Yeah. Man. Fuck, dude, what a revelation, man. That's actually...
Yeah, that's so
thanks for coming on and getting that out of me.
No worries, man.
That's,
podcasting is therapy, dude. Do you ever say that on here?
No, I don't get much into I should.
Yeah, you should start pontificating about what podcasting means. You never do that?
In private, definitely. It keeps me up at night.
Yeah.
Sweating in bed about it, just thinking
podcasting is your bakugan, dude.
Yes. I should start doing it on street corners with malt liquor, dude.
You should, actually. That would be pretty fun.
That would a big malt liquor, like a big 40, would look fucking sick on this desk right here.
It would.
I think that would be good for the YouTube people.
Be a great prop.
Damn, yeah, that might be the move. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to sell this podcast. I've said this before. I'm just trying to get it. I'm trying to build up the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Build up the Instagram, build up an online presence, and then sell it. And
are you gonna sell it to like another guy or like a network? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. Hopefully somebody else can just take it over.
Yeah, like someone else is just gonna host it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna pawn it off. They can still call it the same thing though. It can still be I could do it as almost like a
licensing deal,
kind of, or like, you know how like the Tonight Show, they have like they bring in a new host or whatever for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
So like maybe I'm just the first one.
Well, then you'll have to you'll have to start easing the listeners into it. Like you'll have to get that guy just standing around in the background a lot. And then eventually you can like announce that he's taking over.
I don't know. They don't do that on the late night shows though. They just like it's like who's one? Who was it? Jay Leno. And then they just brought in Jimmy Fallon. I think you can just bring in a guy. But I could introduce, like, they all have like that one guy that stands off to the side of the stage who has like, he's behind like a podium or whatever. They all have a guy. I need like an Andy Richter or something.
Yeah, I do think you could use a guy on here.
Yeah, somebody else sitting on the other side of the couch, like sharing the couch with you.
And you got 2 cameras. You might as well.
I could do
that. You got 2 cameras and 1 host, dude.
I need an Andy Richter.
Yeah.
Or I could just become the Andy Richter and I could start looking for a Conan. And I could just be I could just be the side guy. I think that might make that might be all around better for this podcast.
Yeah, man. I would love to be a sidekick of a guy. That's like the sweetest gig in the world.
Stress-free job.
Yeah, you just fucking hype up your boy.
Yeah, your
That's
name
all you
isn't
do.
even attached to it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, Conan. We fucking killed it again this week. You get to say we?
Yes. Fucking goddamn! I need a Conan, dude. That could. I think that's what this podcast is missing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You should get a fucking Conan.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, it kind of sucks when your name being attached to it and stuff.
And I'd like to see both of you guys like sharing the desk too.
Two people behind the desk
Two
would actually
people behind the
yeah, I could
desk.
fit another person right here.
And then the guest gets a couch to himself.
Yeah, just spread out.
That'll be good for the camera too. It'll look nice.
Yeah. And yeah, no, a co-host is definitely even just a co-host at all is definitely a good idea.
Who's your ideal like co-hosting personality? What kind of guy are you hoping for?
Somebody a little smarter than I am. I could learn a thing or two from a co-host.
You want a smart co-host?
Yes, somebody smart, witty.
I think I would go with dumb and physical.
Yeah,
That's
just
what I think I would
just a big
want.
dumb guy.
Yeah, I'd like a big dumb guy who's splatting around all the time. He's falling down.
Yeah. We need a guy that does physical comedy.
Yeah.
Just need a big Chris Farley sitting on that couch with a guest.
Yeah, I'd like a guy like maybe a good bit you could do is like the big guy like jumps off the desk and bum drops onto the couch and tries to like launch the guest off.
Yeah, just slams through that coffee table or something.
Yeah, breaking the table would be that'd be a good like weekly bit where you get a new table and you break
Fuck,
it every week.
that'd be expensive.
Yeah, it'd be expensive, but if we're gonna take this podcast to the stratosphere, we'll have a budget.
Dude, I could probably lock down some sponsors after doing some table smashing, I think. Yeah, I'd have some companies reaching out for sure.
Yeah, I think you could get a local sponsor now even. Like I think if you just
You think so?
I think if you walked into every store on on White Ave, you could
On White
probably-
Ave.
Yeah, I think you'd find somebody.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd
Maybe you
probably do
don't
better
have-
in different areas. I don't know if I
Yeah, you might not have White Ave listenership yet.
No.
But like I
if
don't
I go
know,
to
like-
St. Albert or whatever, I got Fort Saskatchewan, I might be able to pull a sponsor from there.
Yeah.
Like I
Wait,
could do.
so is there Edmonton listeners in there?
Yeah, there was some Edmonton listeners here. Wait, I'll pull up the stats on a better podcast episode. I'm not gonna lie, the numbers have been dipping lately.
They've been dipping.
they've been dipping, but I
Uh-oh.
think there's people just I think maybe they got tired of hate listening or whatever. But there was a lot of hate listeners at the beginning, but
Was there?
now it's just real ones. It's just the boys listening.
Who was hate listening? Do you have haters?
I don't know if I do, they're pretty quiet. They're pretty tame haters, but I'm just assuming they are.
There's no one that comments on all the posts for the episodes and goes fuck this guy or
No,
nothing
I'm
like
not.
that?
I'm not getting any like vocal haters. Okay, Nick McQuick is my most popular episode.
Oh,
This one
nice.
actually, dude, this the places that people were listening on this one is actually fucking insane. I'm not even know how this is.
I think when I had a podcast, Nick McQuick's episode did crazy well too. I think Nick might be like secretly famous.
Yeah, dude. Like, okay, on the episode with Nick McQuick, there was 12 people that listened in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, I think Nick knows people in Denver.
Yeah, 10 people in LA, 10 people in New York.
Damn, dude.
Dude, Sydney, Australia.
That's pretty good.
Bro, 3 people in Washington, D.C., bro. That's fucking crazy.
That could be the president, dude.
It could have been. Yo, Kamala Harris, listen to me talk to Nick McQuick, dude. Bro, Joe Biden bumping the Brandon Peters podcast in the Oval Office.
Yeah, Joe Biden's playing it in the big Suburban. He's making all the Secret Service listen to it. He's making all of the Secret Service shut up because you got a riff going.
Oh, my
That's
God.
pretty good, dude.
3 people in London, England, bro.
Damn.
That's in Mr. Worldwide over here, dude.
Prince
This is-
Andrew and his friends were listening
Boris
to that.
Johnson ripping the Brandon Peters podcast. 10 Downing Street.
Yeah, man. I think you show a sponsor those numbers, you're definitely getting a
Yeah,
deal.
dude, one screenshot of this could get me a sponsored lockdown for sure. I should start reaching out to some local businesses and getting some money for this thing.
Yeah, I think you could get like I think you could get like a 20 out of, like if you pitched it to every convenience store in the city, like those sketchy convenience stores.
Yeah.
Somebody's giving you $20 a week to plug their
vapes and stuff.
Their vapes and backwoods.
Bongs.
Yeah, they're Rick and Morty bongs.
Yeah, they sell torch lighters. That would, dude. I could lock down a sketchy gas station.
I think that would be the perfect sponsor for this.
I think that kind of is the demographic.
Yeah.
Of my listeners. A lot of gas station goers.
A lot of gas station fans. A lot of guys with favorite gas stations listen to this show, I think.
Do you have a favorite gas station? Or you're loosey-goosey with where you fill up?
I'm
what the hell is happening to the... Oh, the camera's aiming at the ceiling now. Okay. Audio's still going. Okay, talk about gas stations.
Yeah, I'm like a disloyal gas station guy. I like an independent gas station of any kind, though. You know what I mean?
A mom and pop gas station.
I like to support local gas stations. But yeah, I like any gas station that has a display case full of knives is what I like to go to.
Man, we were fucked up on
What happened to your tripod?
My tripod died, so I need to plug this thing in. It's good. There's gonna be an audio only section of this podcast.
I didn't even know tripods could die. I thought they were lifeless.
Well, this one's got batteries, and so it's got a joystick. You can move it around. It's high tech podcast, Brad. Bro, this is
This is a fucking Best Buy podcast. When I wake up now, my brain's like, it would be sick to get like 100 more fake Rolexes. They're only $2. But when I fucking was opening them, because like I had to learn how to edit watches to make this fit my wrist, you know? I have girl wrists, right?
You have to take out a couple links.
Yeah, so I had to learn how to take links out of watches. But I was trying it on this other one I got that I actually like, that doesn't look ridiculous, that I actually liked. But then I fucking dropped it and shattered it. They're very fragile, dude.
Was it a Rolex one?
No, it was a fake Cartier.
You dropped the Cartier, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
And but yeah, I didn't realize how fucking fragile
the $2
watches are.
They didn't hold up.
No, dude, they're not durable at all.
What did it come in? Was it did it come in like a little plastic bag, or did you
get
a box?
Like a real watch box.
Oh, it came in
a little plastic thing.
Oh, damn. Oh, fuck, rip the Cartier. So how many did you get? Sorry,
I ordered 3.
3. Nice. You good? Okay, we got the camera back up again. We've
all right.
This is where we're gonna turn it around, dude. Minute 40.
Yeah, we're coming back. Well, I felt like we were kicking with gas for a second there.
Yeah, we kind of got we got it going a little bit, and then the fucking gimbal started throwing the phone around. So I don't know. Most people probably aren't even watching by this point anyway. So
yeah, whatever.
We'll see how much gets cut. This might be at the beginning of the podcast. I don't know.
This might be a 13-minute long podcast where we just jump topic to topic. I'm fine with that. You should leave in the video where it was just filming out the window.
Yeah, dude. I think there were some unflattering shots from like under my chin when I was trying to fucking fix the thing. Oh man. Yeah, nah, fuck. That was right when we were getting cooking again too.
Yeah, it took us right out of the sweet spot, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna rearrange I'm just gonna take the bits, the good part.
How much editing do you do on your podcast?
Mostly not that much, but this one might be different. But yeah, I don't know. We can do. You want to talk about the Edmonton comedy scene more?
Not really.
You want to get specific on certain people?
Not really, no.
No. Yeah, no. That's nobody wants to listen to that.
But yeah, that is like that's why sometimes I don't like going on podcasts, because I feel like I'm not very good at just like talking for the whole time. Like I feel like I'm an edit guest.
Is that the consensus on most episodes you've done? They've just been heavily edited?
That's what I think, man. Like I think I'm an edit guest, and when I used to have a podcast, I would edit everything. And I also think, like, most of the podcast episodes I've been a guest on around town are I've asked the guy to not put out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
is this gonna be one of those ones?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna chop it up real good. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it to you. You'll get a copy of the video first.
You're gonna
Get the-
chop it and screw it.
Exactly, dude. That's all I do here at the Brandon Peters podcast. Chop and screw.
I do think that is a good idea for a podcast. Like, I don't know why no one's tried like an auto-tune podcast or like a chopped and screwed type podcast.
Yeah, just a heavily edited.
Just a podcast like with a beat in the background, you know?
That would be yeah, dude. I could put like some like soothing music under this or
You should
something.
put like some ambient music and we'll make it like a meditation tape.
Yeah, like a jungle sounds kind of
Yeah, okay.
white noise.
Yeah, a little bit of white noise, and then we can. Have you thought about transitioning this into like a meditation, self-care type podcast?
I don't. Do you think I have the proper voice and tone for I could do a.
I think you could massage your voice into the proper voice. I think you have the fundamentals.
I could. That might be the move. Yeah, just getting more niche. I need to find a niche.
Yeah, you do need to. Well, let's find your niche, dude. What are you into?
Comedy. That was the that was the niche I was going for before, but it's not niche enough.
Yeah, I got bad news for you, dude. That
Yeah, I know.
niche is busy.
It's
It's a busy niche.
it's a full market, dude. A big fish, little fish in a big pond here.
Yeah, this ain't the fucking Brendan Schaub podcast. I'll tell you that.
No, we could do Bakugan.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Bakugan. Is there any Bakugan podcast? Do you think a Bakugan comedy podcast?
I'm not definitely not comedy because most Bakugan guys take that very seriously. You'd actually probably upset some people doing a comedic Bakugan podcast. You'd probably get some backlash.
Yeah, I would feel bad doing that almost. Yeah, that's.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. I recently got my first hater.
First, you got online.
I got my first online hater.
Yeah,
Because I had to promote like a reel.
yeah.
To try to get people to buy tickets to this show.
Yes, dude. This reel has popped up on my phone many a time.
I know. I'm sure everyone's so mad about it because it was on mine too.
It was coming up on your stories and shit.
Yeah, like every day.
Yeah.
I'd scroll down and it would come up, and then I'd watch stories and it would come up. So I do feel bad, and I apologize to everyone in Edmonton for attacking your phone for 2 weeks.
It worked.
I think
though.
it's over.
It's
it did
over?
work. It did work. I will maybe do it again, but I am sorry. But yeah, someone commented on it. They said, "I think you should kill yourself."
Really?
Yeah,
It kept coming up on their phone too.
yeah. Which
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
I mean that's a fair reaction if it's coming up on your phone every day. But yeah, if I would have killed myself, the ad wouldn't have stopped. Is the thing.
Yeah. You would have kept getting it.
I could have killed myself and lived forever, dude.
Oh, man. No, I got.
What happens, like, if you die in the middle of boosting something on Instagram? Do they take that down, or do they just let you? Is it just boosted forever now?
They'll probably leave it up there for. Well, how would they even know? Like somebody would have to contact
That's true.
Meta or something, right?
But like, yeah, because when people die, their Facebook stays up. So I think your sponsored reels would stay up.
Dude, that sounds this might be a good way to finesse Facebook a little bit. You might be able to get a full refund on all you spent on. They just say, "Yo, nah, this is Brad's mother. He's been dead for weeks. He didn't actually want this running." If you could get a refund that way, I think.
Yeah, I might try that.
Just Brad's been dead for 2 weeks.
I've always wanted to like have a fake my own death scandal.
Dude, you know who Lil Tay is?
Yeah, I
Remember
know who
Lil Tay? Dude,
is,
she
yeah.
just did that. She's making a comeback. Did you see that?
I did see it. I didn't watch it though. I felt like it was bad energy to watch that.
The Lil Tay music video?
No, well,
Oh,
just
she went
any
on-
Lil Tay related content, to be honest.
That's a big finesse, though. They got everybody good with.
So she faked her own death?
She faked her own death, and then now she's come back and she's got like a music video out or something.
That's like a lot to accomplish. What is she, like 13 years old?
I think
Like,
she's like 16 or something now.
dude, imagine having imagine having got famous and then also faked your own death by 16.
Yeah,
What the fuck else is there to do, dude?
and then now she's gonna be more famous than she ever was, dude. She's gonna
That's true.
skyrocket.
That is true.
That might be the move for this podcast.
Lil Tay is a rapper, right?
I don't know if she was a rapper. She was a young flexer. I think she called herself the youngest flexer. She was the richest kid in the world or something. I don't know, dude.
Flexer.
I think she has like abusive parents or something that like make her film the. Or,
oh yeah, dude. You don't get like that without getting hit a couple of times.
Dude, the child stars of like today actually have it so much worse than they. What do you think? Do you think they had it worse back in the day when they were all just like pilled up and shit? Or do you think it's worse now, like with the social media child stars?
I think probably now, because I think back in the day, at least you could do pills, and then like, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like, sure, your life was a living nightmare, and every day all the people who loved you were just taking advantage of you, and that seems bad, but at least you could do a couple fucking bennies, a couple Zans, and move past it. But I feel like now if like a TikTok child star was on pills, like everyone would see immediately.
Yeah.
So like I think they have to be doing that sober now.
Definitely, but yeah, the mental stress of today's got to be much worse than back then. It was probably chill as fuck back then, right? If you were like a child star in like the 40s or 50s or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Because like the only feedback you would get was like from the newspaper.
Yeah,
and they kind of had to be nice in there.
Yeah, but like also just like being a child star back then, like none of your friends have shit. Like if you're a child, like a Shirley Temple or whatever. You familiar with the work of Shirley Temple?
What was she, like an actor?
I think she was she was like a child actor. She would sing songs and stuff like that. I'm not too familiar with her work, but I feel like just around that time, the 40s or whatever when that was.
Yeah, it would have been.
Like all of her friends were just like broke and like they just came out of the dirty 30s and shit.
It would have been super sick, yeah, to be Shirley Temple, yeah.
Just pilled up little kid, dancing and singing and shit. Yeah, no, yeah, she probably had it much better than these TikTok kids have it.
Yeah, now I feel like now it's like not even worth it to get rich because like there's so many rich people.
It's not cool anymore.
Yeah, it's like it's over,
It's cooler to be poor.
Yeah, being poor is the cool thing now.
Being poor is trendy.
Yeah, but I feel like back in the day, like there used to be like 17 rich guys, and they'd all hang out, But like now, getting rich, like you can still get rich and have no friends now. But I feel like back in the day, all the rich guys were like,
yeah, they were all like socialites
together.
And stuff. They were out at parties and things.
Yeah,
on boats.
And I feel like there's not as much camaraderie in being a billionaire anymore.
No, there's just easier ways to do it now than there ever was. Like in the 1900s and shit, to become a billionaire, you have to be like an oil tycoon or something. But like now the amount of markets there are to dominate is insane.
Yeah, man. I would love to become a billionaire, dude, but I do feel like it's on the way out.
You don't want to be a bandwagon billionaire?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get into it after like Elon Musk and shit,
Yeah, it's hard to top that.
Yeah, because what am I going to do? I can't carry the billionaire torch after these guys have brought it so far.
Yeah, it's hard to beat like a Bezos or something.
And yeah, that's true. Like you can't get more like rich sick either anymore. Like now that they're all fucking kids, it's like there's no like more cartoonish evil you can get,
Yeah.
Because a little bit of the appeal of getting rich is just being like a villain.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's what I would do. That'd be
and
hard
like
not
it's
to.
boring to drunk drive your Porsche in Hollywood now. Like everyone does that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you only need like $2 grand.
Yeah, it's hack to drink and drive in your 911.
It's hack and it's like for poor people now.
Bro, drunk driving like a rental Porsche.
Yeah,
through the Hollywood Hills.
That would be cool.
That would be fucking. If it's a rental, yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's yours, that's hack.
Yeah, like that's what I think. Like drunk driving in Hollywood is cool if you're poor now. I don't think it's cool if you're rich anymore.
Nah.
The cool thing to do when you're rich now is to like not get drunk at all and like be like vegan and then like try to think of ways to get to Mars. That's what they're doing now, which I think sucks. Like I think it was better back when you'd get rich and then you'd get addicted to a bunch of shit. And then you'd like ruin your own life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because at least then they used to have a fall from grace too. So you wouldn't get to be like too jealous of them.
No, they just get cooler now, bro. Like Bezos, people were wanting him to fall from grace or whatever, right? He got divorced and shit, and then he just became cooler.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
He just got fucking jacked. He has like a model Latino wife.
Yeah, and he started going to space and shit.
Yeah, dude.
But I think like the peak rich guy was like in the 90s where you do a bunch of quaaludes and fucking like slap somebody else's kid or something.
Yeah.
You know? Your lawyer would have to like cover it up. Like the cool type of rich would be back when you could do something crazy and then call a guy and then it would get covered up, you know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Jordan Belfort is that's the best type of rich guy.
Yeah.
Just being the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that guy's so sick. I think it's so sick too that like, because I get now that I'm into fake Rolexes, I get recommended his videos a lot.
Yeah.
And he fucking he's still just like doing scams.
Yeah, I know. His whole podcast, I think, is just a big pyramid scheme thing. He's selling courses and shit, right?
Yeah, he sells like courses, and I think he was like a big like Bitcoin guy
Was he?
for a long time. Like, I think he was always like telling his fans which what are those things called that weren't Bitcoin but were Bitcoin? Like he was always having new picks of those. I think
he was just doing little pump and dump things.
Yeah, like
Damn.
the exact same thing he was doing in the movie.
It's crazy to watch that movie and then like take advice from him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I love that there's a bunch of people in the world that are just like, he's changed.
Well, there's a big portion of the population that like idolizes the Wolf of Wall Street lifestyle. Like it is kind of like as a dude that is the coolest you can get.
Yeah, it's definitely the coolest thing you could ever do. But I do think that it's funny to like it, because if I had figured out a way to make millions of dollars by tricking people, I would never stop. Like, I don't know why people think you would just stop tricking them, you know?
No. Yeah, you don't just become a good person like after you've.
Yeah, but I do think that like the coolest you can be as a guy is being a trickster.
Yeah, just like a devious
like
trickster.
A little devil guy.
Yeah, a little conniving devil.
Yeah, just a little bastard.
Yeah, dude.
I think that's the coolest type of guy there is, but there's also genres of coolness now. Like you can be a jacked cool guy now.
Yeah, that's kind of a hack cool guy now though. Like being the jacked cool. It's cooler to be like the skinny, like stylish cool guy.
Yeah, that's
wearing
true.
Baggy clothes and stuff.
I have noticed like in my YouTube shorts, I pay a lot of attention to YouTube shorts, you know? And I've noticed that if you want to be a jacked guy and be cool now, you have to also be like a Orthodox Christian.
Yeah, that's
you have to be like pretty religious.
That's the niche.
Yeah. If you want to be jacked and cool, you have to be like a very religious, and then also like you have to like always be talking about why women are like low value and stuff. That's like the best way to get to be cool if you're jacked nowadays.
Yeah, that's the move. That's an alley I could go down.
That's what gladiators do now.
Yeah.
Like we don't have like
yeah, they don't fight lions and shit anymore. They just talk shit about women.
We don't have traditional gladiators anymore. They just tell girls to shut up on podcasts.
Just slam dunk on OnlyFans chicks.
Yeah. But like, yeah, if you brought a Roman gladiator forward in time, that is what he would do.
They would be appalled, bro. Oh man, yeah, like a person, like a guy that fought in World War II. If you showed them like our military now, it's like all of the guys that should be in the military, they're on those podcasts.
Yeah, every guy that should have joined the military is a podcaster now, and then everyone in the military is like a furry trying to launder their reputation. It's like a furry trying to prove something to their dad.
Yes, exactly. They're just people seeking their parents' approval.
Yeah. I wonder who, like, I always wonder about that. Who is joining the army now?
Yeah.
Like, how can you hear about all the shit the army did and be like, yeah, I'm getting into it. I'm getting in there. I don't know if I know one person who's like, we have to defend Canada. And I wouldn't respect them if they did.
Dude, you got to start hanging around some cadets kids. They're the ones. These are the guys going to the military, bro. I was
a lot of cadets.
Not anymore, but there's a period of in the 7th grade. I was a bit of a bad boy. I got sent to the ROTC or whatever, the cadets.
Damn, dude.
And there's a lot of people. The boys and the cadets, bro. They want to defend this fucking country with everything that they have. But yeah, it's not gladiators in there though. No.
Well, yeah, because you'd have to be like a huge nerd to want to defend your country now. Like, there's no like guys don't just like have like nobody's just like I love the country now.
The U.S. still's got some boys like that.
Yeah, I guess they probably still make them down there, but I feel like up here it's like you got to be like the biggest fucking like wiener nerd who's like big into like the history of our politicians or something.
It's because we don't have like a constitution or anything. That's what gets the guys in the U.S. all riled up. It's the Constitution. Like that's literally like why half of their militaries even exists is because of the Constitution and them wanting to defend it.
And I feel like we never fought Britain too. Like I feel like that's a big thing that gets America riled up.
Yeah,
it's like we kicked the fucking Brits out of here.
Yeah,
we got to defend our land. You know.
Exactly. Yeah, we kind of just got this country like handed to us, eh?
Well, yeah,
not really. We
eventually, Britain was just like, we don't care anymore. And so that's a less inspiring story, you know.
We just finished paying off the mortgage on the place.
Yeah,
it's ours now.
Yeah,
but we still keep them on the money for some reason.
Yeah, I don't really get it. Sometimes you'll hear a guy like railing about Britain. They'll be like, I can't believe they fucking run this country. And you're like, do they?
Yeah, it's not really.
I got no clue, man.
Yeah, I guess when they're on our money, it does kind of give the illusion that they're running shit, but they don't really have much influence on.
I do kind of feel like we're pussies for not fighting them too, though, because like I feel like if the Brits were like bossing me around, I don't think I would stand for that. Dude. No. I think there's only certain accents that you can hear a command in and listen to.
It depends what type of fucking like British accent, because it's so diverse, right?
Yeah, true.
I don't know, like a posh British person bossing me around. I couldn't take that.
But I think those would have been the bosses back in the day, right? It would have been the fancy lads.
Would it, or would it be like a Cockney British, it's just like a slimy like? I
don't know, but I feel like either way,
most likely posh. Yeah.
I feel like even if it was a Cockney guy, that's hard to like what's he gonna do? Strike fear into your heart,
dude? Those Cockney, those guys sound scary, bro. Those like the rough British accents, like the ones you can't understand.
I don't know, man. I think
it scares me.
I feel like it would just sound like I'd be like, what is this, a fucking movie?
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
No, I don't know yet. I
don't know. I haven't met too many Brits in real life, so maybe they would scare me if I got to meet some in real life and see if they're scary.
Well, they got those like fancy uniforms. Those were kind of scary. A little bit. They were at that time.
I had a British friend in elementary school, and one time I left my jacket at his house, so he washed it. And then it made me like kind of racist to British people because it smelled so weird after that I was just like, man, the Brits are on some fucking shit, dude.
Did they have like a different water supply or some weird soap?
I think they just had different soap. But in my head, like, because that was the only British family I knew, I just thought like, damn, British people like wash clothes bad. It took me a long time to beat that racism there.
They got fucked up teeth and they don't know how to wash clothes good.
Yeah. And then later we were playing soccer and I was the goalie and I tried to stop one of his shots and it hit me in the finger and my finger got all fucked up and I was like, dude, the Brits are evil.
So you fought the British basically?
No, I didn't. I was too scared. He broke my finger.
Oh, you got conquered by the British.
Yeah, I got conquered by the British too.
Damn, you let them wash your clothes wrong, and then you fucked your hand up.
Yeah, dude, I shouldn't have stood for that.
Damn, yeah. What feeling do you get when you hand somebody a $20 bill with the Queen on it? Do you fuck with it, or does it take you back to that time?
I think I'd be lying if I said I've ever thought about it, to be honest. I just think like, yeah, that's the lady on the fucking thing. That's what the money looks like. I don't care.
Why is she still on it? Shouldn't we have the king on there already, or?
I think they have to. I think all the new ones they make have to have the king, maybe. But that's like kind of a bad idea to have elected a 98-year-old king.
Yeah, that's
because we're gonna have to change the money again in like 6 months.
Yeah, they might be just holding off on it,
right? Because that guy's old as shit, right? The new king,
Charles. Yeah, he's at least like 80 something. 74, dude. He's a young man.
I'm surprised they even picked another one. It's like, why don't we just let it go out with a bang, you know?
Just like Seinfeld, where they should have just called it when it was good.
Yeah, man. Like, there's a lot of fans still. It's like, why do you have to chase everyone off the monarchy, you know?
Nah, fuck. No, they'll swing back big once Will and Kate get in there.
Oh, true.
Then they'll be popular again.
Then there's gonna be like a reality TV show in Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, it's gonna be like keeping up with the
king and queen.
Yeah. No, dude, British people love the monarchy and stuff. They like keeping up with them.
Really? I feel like most of them probably are like, why the hell do we have a fucking king and queen?
I guess maybe like the older British people fuck with it.
Yeah.
But any people like around our age.
I'd like to interview a couple British people.
Yeah,
I just want to know what the fuck's going on over there.
Just like a random British person.
Yeah, like what are they doing over there?
I think I'm going over to. I'm crossing the pond in February. I think.
Oh, you're going?
Yeah, I could do some. If you prepare some questions for me, I could. You just write it down on a sticky note or something, and I'll take it with me.
Fuck yeah, dude. You should bring the all your gear.
I am.
You should interview some Brits.
I might actually bring all the technology.
Yeah.
With me, get a podcast in.
Yeah, because I think Britain is probably the most, like, in my head, it's the most cartoonish place. Like, I know the least about it. To me, it's just like sort of like a vaudeville type sketch in my head.
It is funny that they literally ruled like the entire world, and then now it's just nothing.
Yeah,
like they have their queen on money all around them, because there's a bunch of other countries I think that still keep the queen and shit on their money as well.
Do they still own a bunch of shit, or like is everyone just being nice to them? Because I kind of feel like Britain's like the country that lost, but we're just all being nice to them. You know,
kind of. I don't know. I think they got like a bunch of street cred from World War II.
Yeah,
they kind of showed up for that.
But that's why I feel like no one wants to rub it in that they lost their whole empire, you know?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
Because everyone's pretty nice about it to them.
Yeah, they were, Winston Churchill and shit around. They were pretty cool around World War II. The British guys, like around that time,
they
like
were sick.
That was peak British.
Have you ever heard about like how hammered Winston Churchill was?
Yeah, but he liked to drink.
That's kind of like, that's probably the best argument for drinking, I think.
Being up and getting bombs dropped on you every single night.
No, just like the fact that guy could fucking win a war while bombed out of his mind. Like, why the hell wouldn't I drink and drive? This guy fought off the Nazi invasion, dude.
Dude, do you think Winston Churchill is brought up at a lot of interventions? It's like somebody's family telling them to stop drinking. He's like, no, Winston Churchill fought an entire war drunk.
I don't know, because I feel like if you are that you have to learn about Winston Churchill before you start getting that hammered, I think.
You have to aspire to be like him.
Yeah, because I don't think you're like getting that hammered and reading World War II histories. That would be a fun type of guy to be, though. Just fucking drunk all the time, learning about history.
Stumbling back from the bar, coming home and throwing on some like World War II docs.
Yeah.
Watching World War II in color on Netflix.
I've actually been getting huge into watching World War II docs lately.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, I've been falling asleep to World War II docs.
You got any good recommendations for once?
My algorithm's just so like fine-tuned that it's just like there's like millions of World War II documentaries just on there.
Yeah, I would imagine there's a bunch of those floating around out there.
Yeah. I watched and they're all just like the same exact shit basically.
Yeah,
like,
it's hard to have a new perspective on it now.
That's the funniest part is like I don't even know what I want out of it. I think I think it might just be comforting to me.
Just the topic.
Yeah, where I'm just like I know the good guys win this story, you know what I mean? Like I think it's like a bedtime story to be honest.
It's like with a kid, you can read them the same bedtime story every single night. They're gonna love it every single time.
Yeah, and fucking Ken Burns has been reading me a bedtime story every day this week.
You're still just as shocked every single time when you find out about Hitler.
Yeah, dude. Well, that guy was really up to no good.
No. Is that what you've learned from these documentaries you've been watching?
That guy was a real fucking piece of work.
Yeah, not a good guy.
He was I think he was the first guy who was into scheming.
Scheming, yeah,
Yeah.
he was. Yeah, that was like the first real scheme, right?
Yeah, dude. It was like there wasn't too many plots before that.
No, dude. But that's the plot right there. That's the plot of all time, dude.
Like everyone was kind of just getting along until Hitler decided to flip that on its head.
Until he started acting like a little conniving devil.
Yeah, he was the first bastard. Yeah, dude.
Real hooligan.
That is like kind of how I see history. Is like everyone was just getting along and we were all friends, and then Hitler invented being mean.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Who was the baddest guy before Hitler? What about Genghis Khan?
Genghis Khan's a good argument. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Stalin, but that was kind of around the same time as Hitler. I think Hitler kind of had him beat on being a.
Yeah, that was like the same time, and Hitler was more famous. He was people liked him more.
Yeah, better
Yeah.
mustache.
His mustache was a little goofier. I like Stalin more.
You're a big Stalin guy.
Well, yeah, the pictures of Stalin look
They're
like
dope.
Hitler doesn't look like a guy I'd follow, but Stalin looks like a guy I could really get behind. You know?
He's built like a leader.
Yeah,
Same with Churchill, dude. He's built like a leader.
yeah, yeah. And that's the other thing. I think leaders should smoke.
Meth.
Like I think he smoked. No,
well,
not
Hitler did.
Yeah, no, not meth. Cigars.
Oh, cigars. Okay.
Because I think, like, imagine if Trudeau just had a big cigar hanging out of his mouth while he was apologizing for inviting Nazis to the parliament. You'd be like, I respect this guy. He's a straight shooter.
Dude, if he was like in the House of Commons with a cigar,
Yeah.
that would be dope. Pierre Poilievre, however you say his name, would stand no chance against that.
Yeah. A fucking bottle of scotch and a cigar. Yeah, dude.
Standing on the roof of the House of Commons.
I
Just
would
like
vote,
Churchill.
like, and I'm not even lying, I would vote for any politician that did that.
Well, they all used to do it.
That's what I'm saying. And I think somebody
somebody
could
could
start
bring
it
that
again.
back.
If Jagmeet Singh started smoking fucking cigars, dude.
Swisher Swedes, bro.
Yeah.
That would be that could that would bring up their poll numbers a little bit for sure, at least.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, the most evil guy before Hitler would have been like Genghis Khan or like Rasputin or like fucking I guess it would have been whoever was in charge of Germany in World War I, probably, right?
Yeah, who was the guy before Hitler?
Because that was their first. That was the first time they went sicko mode over there.
Yeah, who was
It was the Kaiser. I think his name was Wilhelm.
during World War One? Yeah, Kaiser Wilhelm II.
Oh yeah, dude.
The Kaiser ruled Germany from the 15th of June 1888 to the 9th of November 1918. What a run, dude! That's crazy.
That is like a 30-year run.
That's insane.
He did well.
That's good, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. Another reason Hitler was bad.
Yeah,
He
dude,
fucking took the reins away from Kaiser.
dude, that is nice to be that guy because he probably did a bunch of horrible shit, and it's all just swept under the rug.
Yeah, he probably got off with a bit of a freebie.
Yeah, there's no I know people named Kaiser today. They're like that wasn't a name that anybody felt like they had to change. But
Oh, Kaiser's a name?
was that his first name? Kaiser's the first name.
Kaiser means king in
King?
German.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've seen some last name Kaisers. Wilhelm, yeah, that's Wilhelm's still kicking around.
Yeah, you can meet a Wilhelm if you fucking
If
you know where to look.
Just a couple ways, yeah. Like, but nobody had to like change their name after that. But like Hitler, that name's wiped from existence.
That's true. Yeah, the World War I German government probably really was like sighing with relief once Hitler took that spotlight.
Yeah, you could get away with anything.
Yeah, man.
We are at like an hour and 15 minutes, but I don't. Do you want to end on Hitler?
I don't know. It's up to you, dude. It's your podcast.
Once again, this thing might be chopped and screwed.
Yeah,
So
how much of this are you gonna have to chop?
I don't know, dude. So that's there was like a 15 minutes for sure at the beginning that.
Yeah, at least 15 at the beginning. There was some time in the middle.
Oh, and then when the camera started going haywire.
I liked the Hitler stuff. I felt like that was good.
Yeah, there's some good. That Banff bit from the beginning that might be good. The Bakugan stuff can potentially stay.
Yeah, I feel like not being able to follow Hitler was up there. Bakugan is shooting dice was good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Usable stuff.
You got any other topics we should delve into?
Oh, Trudeau's trying to fucking shut down. They're trying to regulate podcasts. I heard about that today.
Oh,
You
they're,
heard about-
they're
trying to-
coming for our podcast?
Dude, they're coming for my fucking job.
You're going to have to take this mic out of my cold, dead hands, Justin.
No, they're. I guess they're trying to regulate podcasts that generate over $10 million. So, me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what are they going to try to do? They're taxing them?
I'm not sure. I was trying to look into it so I could provide the correct information on this because I wanted to talk about it, but I couldn't really find any information other than that they're regulating it.
Well, we're not making 10 mil, so let's just do some misinformation, dude. Fuck.
Man, regulate this, buddy. Yeah, what's some other misinformation? What's some good misinformation?
I like the idea of Trudeau like writing the script, like having final say on all the scripts for his favorite podcasts. Like he listens to a bunch of true crime shit and he's like, "Don't say this."
Yeah, no, that would that like we could send this to Trudeau first, then.
Do you think he listens to
approval.
podcasts?
I don't know what that guy does in his free time.
Yeah, how do you think he chills?
I think he chills a lot more now because he doesn't got a wife,
Yeah, true.
so he's doing a lot of chilling.
I wonder who his boys are. Like, do you think
Does he play poker with people?
what does boys' night at Trudeau's look like?
I feel like he probably has no friends, dude. I think, or is he? No, he might be a popular guy.
I feel like he's still friends with like his high school friend group. Like I think he's one of those guys.
Yeah, probably, dude.
Like I think he's got like there's probably like 6 dudes and like 4 women that he goes out with like a couple times a week or like a couple times a month and they just like catch up and they tell old stories, you know?
Yeah,
He seems like an old stories kind of guy to me.
he's like a wine night kind of dude. I think he probably drinks
Oh,
wine
yeah,
with
yeah,
people.
yeah. Or like just one specific cocktail for the evening.
Yeah, I feel like he goes to like those like paint night events, like those things with a big bunch of women paint in a room together.
Yeah. I
Drink
think
wine.
Trudeau's like an amateur bartender probably.
Dude, he's shaking drinks and shit by
Yeah.
the bar.
I think he's making like the nicest old fashioned you've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's.
I can
definitely on.
really see him lighting an orange peel with a lighter. You
A little torch.
know?
Yeah, he's putting. What do? They they smoke some wood and they put it in the glass and shit. He's definitely doing that shit. What do you think his man cave looks like? Do
Oh,
you think
damn.
JT's got a man cave?
Yeah, probably. Like I bet he's got like a bunch of Montreal Canadiens jerseys.
Mm. Yeah, some hockey sticks on the walls and shit.
What else would I think he have? I don't know. Like I bet he's like big into like Stranger Things. Like, I bet Trudeau's like just like all the guys I grew up with, to be honest.
You hung out with a bunch of guys that are just real into strangers.
Yeah, but he's got like no, but he's got like a poster of like some Netflix show, you know.
Bro, just him watching Stranger Things is just like it's crazy. That show wasn't meant for him, I don't think.
Or fucking Riverdale. I bet he loves Riverdale.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he definitely likes like high school girl like romantic kind of shows.
You like when 13 Reasons Why dropped, he was like, finally a show about mental illness, you know?
Oh fuck. Holy shit.
Man, 13 Reasons Why coming out like really changed the game, dude.
Bro, them making a second season of that is what's really insane to carry that story on, because it kind of got wrapped up perfectly.
Yeah, true.
At the end of she killed herself, right? That was kind of the whole point.
Yeah, that was the whole point. That's what I was rooting for. I think 13 Reasons Why, when it came out, like that's when my parents started believing in mental illness.
That's what got them?
Yeah. They were like, I remember having a conversation with them, where they're like, oh, like I finally understand what being depressed is like.
You just showed them the scene of Hannah Baker killing herself in the bathtub?
No, my mom watched it before I ever got into it.
Oh, really?
And then I remember I watched it and I was like, this girl killed herself because someone called her a slut? Like, I thought she was a pussy. It made them believe in mental illness and it made me not believe in mental illness.
Yeah. No, yeah, that is kind of a dumb reason to... Dude, just to kill yourself in such an elaborate way, I think is kind of respectable.
The narcissism you have to like to kill yourself, but then leave clues about like why you did it. Like,
you just make a scavenger hunt out of your suicide. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got to be a real fucking like. That's like you gotta hate yourself enough to kill yourself, but love yourself enough to think you're interesting.
Yeah, just recording tapes and shit is absolutely insane.
Like at that point, just don't kill yourself. You know.
Yeah, it seems like you're kind of passionate about it. You could be channeling that energy into something more productive.
Like
Start a fucking podcast if you like recording
exactly,
like, notes and
dude.
Stuff so much.
She should have started a podcast.
Yeah,
if you think people want to hear what you got to say so bad.
And just start a true crime podcast.
Because I think a common theme for like most of the people who've ever killed themselves is like they think no one cares what they have to say.
Yeah.
But not Hannah Baker.
No. That's why she killed herself, because she thought everybody cared about what she had to say so much.
Yeah.
Dude, to put all of that work into something and then just not even get to
you don't
see
even
it
get
come
to
fruition.
Exactly, dude.
Like I'd want to know what they had to say after hearing the tapes.
At least fake your own death, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, fake it and then after see how they react.
Yeah, if you're going to get that fancy with it, it seems like a waste. Because you'd have to put so much time and effort into this fucking scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to be so sure you're going to kill yourself for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, no. See, do you think most suicides are impulsive or are they planned out like that?
I feel like most suicides are a spur of the moment type of thing.
Definitely, yeah.
Because I think you probably just like don't like yourself a lot and then one day you have too much wine by yourself. I think that's what most suicides are.
Yeah, fuck. How many suicides do you think could have been stopped by just jerking off?
A lot of them have been for me.
Yeah, that's helped you. That's stopped you a couple times.
Yeah, jerking off and not being drunk has probably saved my life quite a few times, dude.
Fuck. Damn. Okay, we got an hour and 21. I think we should have enough to chop and screw this thing up to
13
to
Reasons Why is a good closer. It's better than Hitler.
End on suicide. That's a good way to end. Yeah. Yeah, Hitler would have been a tough end. We had to pull something out of that.
It would have been funny if Hitler left tapes after he killed himself.
Man. It would be pretty cool, but okay, we're gonna end on there. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, anything you want to promote? You got your big recordings coming up, but I think those are sold out already or whatever. Eh?
I don't think the 8th is sold out yet, so come to watch me do my album October 8th. Would love to have you if you're from Fort Sask, St. Albert, Leduc.
Yes.
What was the other one?
the Nick McQuick one, we could have some. There's some international listeners.
Oh, true. But yeah, if you're from Fort Sask, Leduc, or St. Albert, or Spruce Grove, this shit is for you, dude. Yep. This is not. If you grew up in the city, you'll like parts of it. But this is really for my suburban gentlemen.
Yes. Acreage folks.
Yeah, this is for estate folk.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna end on there. Okay, yeah. Peace out.